Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Nas.
And I'm Alba, and today we are exploring Mahón in the beautiful island of Menorca. This is another episode of our summer in Menorca.
We're super excited to show you Mahón, especially because this is the city that's kind of considered the capital of Menorca. So there's a lot to see. One of the biggest ports in the world, which we're going to show you right now.
One of the biggest natural harbors in the world.
That's what I meant.
Which is beautiful. And it also has a really gorgeous historical center because Menorca does have a very interesting history. So we're going to talk to you about it and we're going to show you Mahón. Alright, we just got here, we parked the car by the port, and here there is some stairs that take you all the way up to the old town. So that's what we're gonna do. There's also a lift, so if you don't want to walk, that's fine. But this is a really nice area because sometimes there is a market like today, and yeah, it's the perfect way to start exploring Mahón. So something that you will find in many stores around Mahón is these shoes that are called Abarcas or Menorquinas because they're super famous here in the island. They are from here and they're these local traditional shoes. We have a pair, we're just not wearing them right now because we have a lot of walking to do, but yeah, really nice piece of clothing. I say try them if you come.
You feel the breeze going through your toes.
Yeah, it's like sandals. So actually for men it's really good as well because men don't have that many sandals to wear, so I recommend.
The house right behind me in that hill is one of the most iconic houses in the whole of Mahón, and that's because it used to belong to someone very influential, someone from a noble class. We don't really know who it was, but it's a pretty cool one. And one of the things that I really like about Mahón is the fact that you'll see all these cliffs and all these houses hanging off them right in front of the port. So this is right as we come across the stairs. And yeah, it's cool. We're gonna keep looking at them and exploring them.
This is one of the local buildings. You can see in the building facade that is from 1751 because all of the buildings around this area are historical and pretty old. And right next to it we also have the market, which we're going to show you inside. Let's go. Behind me you have the port of Mahón. Now this port is very special because it is one of the biggest natural harbors in the world. What that means is that the port is very long. It goes really deep inside from the outside of the sea, and it's actually really gorgeous to experience if you do have the chance to rent a boat and go through the port of Mahón, or you can buy a ticket for a group tour where they take you along the bay. It is gorgeous and it is one of the most beautiful in the world for a reason. Menorca was owned by the British and the French for many years, and you can see those influences in some of the buildings where you walk around. You can see some French influences in the facades of those buildings behind me, and when you look at the traditional houses, they all have these wooden window shuts that are not Spanish. Not many places around Spain have them, and Menorca does because of the British influence.
Right behind me we have the gin Xoriguer store. There's quite a few of them. The reason why this is so famous is because this gin right here, it's produced and made here in Menorca. And the way people have it is by mixing it with some sort of lemonade, and that makes a drink called pomada, which is very delicious. I don't really like gin, but we normally sometimes buy a bottle of two and then we gift it whenever to other people whenever we go home. Right in the center of Mahón, you have the main shopping street, which is right here. We're gonna walk through it a little. It's not my favorite, but it's cool. It's famous.
This is the main church of Mahón, called Santa Maria. It does have visit hours, so just make sure that you look at the timetables if you want to go inside, and you only have to pay €2 to see it. In this same square, there's also a really famous ice cream shop. It's called Sa Gelateria. These ice creams are traditional Menorca. It's just there, and you have to try them if you come to Menorca, because I will tell you, you will not regret. They are so delicious. We're gonna get some ice creams. I'm gonna get yogurt because it's so delicious here, and Nas is gonna get after 8. It's so good. Every summer I'm just looking forward to this ice cream, and it's always great.
I really can't explain why, but this is by far the best ice cream that there is in Menorca. And if you come at night, you're gonna always have to wait in a queue behind 10 people at least. And this is actually a spin-off of the main one, which is in Fornells. One day we'll show you. And I remember going to get an ice cream and having to wait like 20 minutes. And if you go like 2 hours later, there's still a queue of like 20 people. It's crazy, but it's really tasty. We made it to a spot which I consider to be the best views of Mahón. It's a little bit hidden, so we're completely alone, there's no one here, but from here you'll be able to see the port really well, and then you're able to see like the stairs part and the lifts and everything that we've shown you before as well. So we definitely recommend you to find your way here, especially at night. It's precioso. It's gorgeous. Come here and enjoy the views of the port. One of the best things about Mahón is the port. We've shown you the port from above, but one of the things that we wanted to do is to drive around it and show you from the land perspective, which is what you're probably going to see it from. And there's an area further down that we couldn't show from the views above, so we're just going to drive by and yeah, kind of enjoy the views. Yeah, Alba, excited?
Yeah!
Yes! Because we explored Mahón by day, we couldn't resist the heat. That's one of the things. If you explore Mahón by day, it's always going to be very hot, so we decided to come to the pool.
If you go at night, it should be cooler, and also the vibes at night are super nice because all the terraces are open. In the port area, there's plenty of restaurants to have dinner, and it's really nice to just walk around and have a look at all the yachts, all the boats. Definitely recommend it.
For sure. And honestly, the market part, we didn't show it properly, but at night you'll see that it's full. There's so many places to eat as well. Yeah. And I don't know, Mahón gets a different vibe at night, which we recommend you to experience. As
well, for sure. So as you guys can see, Mahón has a lot of historical buildings, and it definitely has a really interesting history. There are some tours that you can take to learn more about it. We already mentioned a little bit about the fact that it was taken over by the English and the French during some time. So there's a lot to learn about Mahón.
And fun fact, apparently mayonnaise it was done here in Menorca, in Mahón.
Yeah.
It's how do you say it in Spanish?
Some people say that it's called mahonesa, or I don't know if in like Menorquin it's called mahonesa, which is like mayonnaise in the local language here. So that's very funny. But yeah, there's just so much to eat, drink, learn, and we hope that you guys go to Mahón.
And yeah, experience this beautiful town. That's going to be everything for today's video. We have a lot more adventures in Menorca coming soon, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
Let us know in the comments what you thought of Mahón town, and hit the like button please if you liked this video. Thank you again so much for watching, and we will see you
in our next video.